Hey everyone, this is Eric with First Design, and you guessed it, I'm bringing you another episode of my Let's Build a House series. And yeah, right away we address some of the issues that people have said, and some people have not been very nice lately, so we're not going to address their issues. That's how we retaliate. We're not mean back, we're nice people. So yeah, this is what we're doing right off the bat. We're changing cabinets because they've been left mismatchy for the last like 3 episodes, so yeah, sorry if that stuff annoys you, but that's kind of how I play. And yeah, another request, the floor was too dark, so we come in and lighten it up a little bit. It's still this dark gray color, but I lighten it enough so that you can really see the grain on the interior, and I think it makes a big difference. It goes from this like flat black dark wood to like a more lively with like a grain on it, and I think it looks a lot better. So thank you. I can't remember exactly who gave me that request, but thank you. And yeah, we are just jumping everywhere right now. I was on a kick doing the floor, so I came to the outside to see if there was like a floor that I wanted on the exterior, like on the back porch right here. And this is what we settle with for now. This area is just a constant work in progress, so we're going to come back in and obviously switch up a lot of this because it looks terrible. But yeah, that'll be episode 7. And so that will officially make this longer than my first Let's Build series, which was 6 episodes. So yeah, we are going to hit the 7th episode. It should be the last one. At the end of this episode, I really only have the outdoor back deck, the front porch, the downstairs bathroom, and the downstairs office to do. And you'll see, I mean, we do most of the office, but just little fine tuning touches coming in episode 7. And someone requested an actual dining area, like a designated dining area, and I didn't have a lot of room for it. I mean, the kitchen's so massive, I could easily trim it down to half the size, but it wouldn't be symmetrical in the house the way that I want it to be. And that's one thing I'm really trying to drive home in a diagonal house. That's something that makes it way more visually appealing is some symmetry and something for your eye to rest on and not keep moving on these long diagonal lines. So yeah, that's one thing that we go for. We try to keep anyway, I should say. Here are some mismatched chairs, courtesy of Deligracy. That's her thing, mismatched chairs. So we go ahead and do that a little bit. I figured it would be really cool to have like the throne at the front of the table, like where like the man or woman of the house sits, and I think that would be awesome. And the more I'm doing this, I'm kind of like designing it for like one man, and I got the request to do another like a family or actually just probably a single sim for this house. But I'm thinking about doing a woman. I'm not totally sure, but that will be posted with episode 7. I'll have the family downloadable with the house. So yeah. Yeah, tossing in a rug underneath the dining area and some ridiculously expensive chairs. If you have the diesel pack, most of you probably do, but those chairs, the really stylish, like modern chairs, the round ones, those are like $1,000 in the game. So, I mean, I don't really care, obviously. It's not real money, so whatever. But yeah, so far this house is up to like 250,000, and that obviously in large part is the cars out front, which I still haven't deleted. But yeah, the into the future stuff and the diesel stuff is really expensive, and I used a lot of that in this house. So if you're actually buying this with actual simoleons you've earned in the actual game, then I don't know, might not be great for you. And yeah, this is the communal bathroom. I debated whether to put a shower in it or not, but as you know, diagonals eat up a lot of your space, and this is a small room anyway, so we just end up going with a half bath on the main floor. We'll probably put in a full bath downstairs, so that'll be 2.5 baths, 1 bedroom for this like massive house. So it's like obviously bachelor style or bachelorette. I don't know. We haven't decided. So yeah, and this is the bathroom that we put in on the main floor. I don't really know what to do with the extra space because, I mean, a toilet and the sink only takes up so much space in a bathroom. So, yeah, we come in and add some non-bathroom furniture. I really like doing that in bathrooms. It makes them look a lot more high-end, adding, like, chairs and stuff inside. So, yeah, that whole mirror wall was just weird, so we switched that up pretty quickly. And yeah, in this video, I can speak more generally, I guess. We do not finish the main floor. I think we get it probably like 95% done. We're like really close to finishing the main floor. But I have a Logitech mouse, and it was just so glitchy today for some reason. It's never like that. It's been the best mouse I've ever owned. And for some reason, it was just being so glitchy, which A is the reason we don't finish the main floor or even the house in this episode. And B, it's why this episode is so short because I just got so frustrated. I'm such like a mellow person. I never get angry. I never get upset about stuff. But this mouse, I like literally threw it across my apartment. I was so annoyed by it. So yeah, that's why this episode's a little short. Sorry about that. um, so yeah, this is the basic layout. Yeah, no, this is it. This is the finished version of the bathroom, and I'm trying to leave walkable space. One thing I do in a lot of my houses, especially the smaller ones, is I don't leave space for the game to be actually playable. And if you're downloading these houses, I mean that's probably what you're downloading it for. You're not just downloading it to look at it probably. So, if you're really going to use the house, like I think a lot of people would, that's what I'm shooting for, I guess. I'm shooting for a playable house for this one. And so far, I think it's turning out pretty well. I'm going to come in and test it and change some stuff that I have to change. But yeah, for the most part, the main floor is basically done. And there's small stuff to do downstairs, which is a small area anyway. So it should just be episode 7. Episode 7 should be the last one. And again, if you're watching these as they come up, I'll have it up tomorrow. So yeah, 24 hours from when this goes live. And yeah, I'm just checking out the views. I thought it was so cool that if your sim like stands right there on the right side of the stairs, opposite the bed, you can see over the deck, over the pool, and into the ocean. It's like the coolest little angle I never realized. But yeah, I took a lot of time just like checking out the views and stuff. And I don't know what to put on this wall. Obviously, that piano is gigantic, and it didn't fit on this wall. So I wanted to put something more sizable and something more appropriate for the room. And I figured, why not have just like a little like display shelf area, I guess. So I combine a couple different pieces of furniture and create this like display shelf. I don't know. You tell me in the comments below if you like it. I personally think it turned out cool, but it's up to you. So let me know in the comments. And yeah, this is where we struggle for a table. I really want to use the diesel tables, especially the side table. That table is so awesome. It's one of the only ones, I don't know in the game because I don't have all the expansions, but it's one of the only ones that I have that is thin, like a small table that I can fit into a space that's not a full square, if you know what I mean. It's just, I don't know, but it's bright, bright blue, and this house is all black and white. So yeah, we end up just using a different table. And I'm going to come in next episode as well. One of the small touches I'm going to do is add more greenery in the house, especially in a black and white house. It makes it look way more lively, like someone actually lives here. There's stuff that's alive in the house, not just black and white. And, so yeah, I'm going to add some more plants. We had some random asphalt in the floor, so we go ahead and change that too to the hardwood. And yeah, that space that I'm recoloring right now, the space that's between the bedroom and the bathroom, if you have any recommendations for that space as well, let me know because it's just the weirdest shape. I have no idea what to do with it. I think we end up tossing in like a recolored, like industrial looking tool, like shed. I have no idea. I am not a man's man. I have no idea what those things are called. But yeah, like the big metal tool thing. That's what we put in that corner. And I'm stacking those Master Suite towel shelves. I think it just looks really spa-like and really high-end when you stack them like that. And I don't know. I think it looks cool. But we end up moving that to like a different space in the room and using that space where it is currently to make like a water closet. And that's the little tool case thing I was talking about. I'm sure there's a name for it. Apologies, but yeah. More Master Suite stuff being tossed in here. The Master Suite items are a little bit rustic. I don't necessarily think that's the right word, but they're a little bit too contemporary, a little bit too common for what I want to do in the Master Suite here. But we're going to try and recolor them with cool textures and just get the like color palette for the room nice so they blend in. That's what we're going to try to do. But yeah, I don't love the shape of them or the texture, so Yeah, we don't finish this bathroom. This is the only room on the main floor at the end of the video that's not completely finished. So there's that to look forward to. We're almost done. And here, when I adjusted the master suite using CFE, it gave me some trouble on the roof. So come back in and adjust a little bit before we go back inside. And I think the rest of the video is just the downstairs viewing area and the downstairs double office. And I think that's going to end up really cool. The office is in like an alley in the downstairs. You'll see when we move downstairs. But yeah, it's just like a really unique shape for an office. It's like 2 squares long and like 7 wide. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to end up pretty cool. It's going to be different from other offices I've done, and that's kind of what we were shooting for. And yeah, this is going to be the downstairs viewing area. We end up switching the downstairs shape of the rooms just a tiny bit, just for better symmetry. And yeah, that basically finishes the downstairs viewing area. I flip all of the furniture the other way just because the way that the furniture is now, it's sectioning off that large space and making it like half the size. So if you come in and turn everything clockwise, like 90 degrees, it fills the space so much better. You'll see what I mean in a second. We like grab all that furniture. I think it's like really soon. But yeah, the way that we did it there, it's asymmetrical. So I come in and do a little bit of groundwork and change the shape of the room down there. And I think it ends up working way better. It's an entertainment area down here, which I like. We haven't had one of those in the house. There's like no electronics. So yeah, this will be nice down here. And yeah, just final touches, making sure there's plenty of lamps and light down here because there's no windows. I'm thinking I could really easily put in one window down here and just give some like natural light to the area. But I'm sure you know adjusting the terrain and adjusting the foundation to put in walls is a pain in the ass in the basement. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see in the next episode. But anyway, guys, there's just a few seconds left in the video, so enjoy what is left, just the small touches that we do here. And I will have the next video of this Let's Build a House series up for you guys soon. All right, thanks, guys.